Hi there. You're joining me on my long run at the end of my training week. I'm now 18 weeks out from the 50k that I'm training for. As the Stump Jump 50k in Tennessee. Today I'm gonna do 8 miles. See how it goes. It's actually pretty chilly this morning, which is a rare treat here in the Bahamas. And for the first time in a long time, no mosquitoes. So, pretty nice running conditions. I'm going to be running along this track by the ocean. Maybe a bit of beach at the end. We'll see. Should be able to see the sunrise in a few minutes. It's about 7 o'clock. I left my watch at home, so doing it all on my phone and on Strava. But last day running before the clocks go back, so it should be a lot lighter now for these morning runs, which would be nice. I found a couple of hills. I analysed the elevation of the Stump Jump last week, and that was a wake-up call, so I'm happy to get some of these in on the runs without having to just go do hill reps. This one coming up is actually pretty steep. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's steep, but it is very short. Nice. Okay, a bit of a glimpse of sunrise. Alright, why don't I show you what I did this week for training, and then I'll talk about how it's all going. Alright. On Sunday I recorded this run for my virtual treadmill running channel. It was a recovery run / making up the miles that I didn't do on Saturday as well. So it was supposed to be 4 miles, but I did 6 miles because I only did 7 miles instead of 9 miles on Saturday. So over the weekend the total was still 13. I just broke it up differently over 7 and 6. Yeah, pretty happy with these splits. Kept it nice and steady. Ran through these mangroves and then ended up at a beach. Then Monday was a rest day, and Tuesday I did 3 easy miles at low tide on the beach. It was supposed to be 5, but I had the MetCon workout straight after, so I saved myself for that. Pretty even splits. So MetCon today, it felt pretty good. the 3 mile run and felt pretty strong doing the MetCon. It was 18, 15, 12, 9, 6 of everything. And it was like calories on the bike, goblet squats, kettlebell swings, push-ups, farmers carries, deadlifts with kettlebell, that kind of thing, and just doing all the rounds one after another, taking a break when you need it. No pain, apart from a little niggle in the lower back, which I always get, but my ankle felt good, so yeah, feeling good. Power's going to go out now for a few hours, so I'm rushing back to try and get a shower and some food. Wednesday was supposed to be another 5 miles, but I made the most of the low tide and ran 6. And it was a 5/6 effort. I'm pretty happy with how my pace went and how my heart rate stayed pretty low. Although it was a flat beach run, so it's kind of hard to compare to the other trail runs. Thursday was weightlifting, 5 rounds, 5 reps for each exercise, so going pretty heavy. Not quite sure what's happening with my left knee here. Really struggling to keep it out. I'm going to have to watch that next time. Then trap bar deadlifts. Quite happy with these. I just see that I need to work on keeping my shoulders rolled back. These good mornings felt super awkward at the time, and you can see it now. I think I've loaded the bar too heavy. And I'm just not quite keeping my back straight. And then these reverse hypers probably put a bit of pressure on my lower back as well. Then it was 2 circuits, 20 reps for each exercise. These were fire hydrants and donkey kicks. 10 of each on each side twice. You can see I'm really starting to feel it now. Single leg deadlifts. Yep, these were tough. And Bulgarian split squats. I'm pretty happy with how these look. Although I didn't show you the left side. This is just my right leg. And then step ups. These were so tough. I really wanted to drop the weight by the end. Oh my gosh, that was so hard. We just finished all the weightlifting stuff with intervals on the bike, 4 rounds of 20 seconds sprints with a 20-second rest. I'm so dead. But it was really good lower body workout, legs and glutes, etc. I'm happy. Haven't sweated like that in a while. And it happened to just be ladies at the gym today. A couple of them have just had babies and they were killing it, which is pretty inspiring. It was fun. Okay, I really hope this doesn't mean our power's out. I really need a shower. that Hurricane Melissa did pass by at the south end of the chain of islands last night. So there was a reason the power was out. We did have a downed line, but we didn't get much wind. But one of the islands south got about 100 miles an hour and a bit of flooding. We had a bit of our deck furniture move around and a few branches down, but that was it. So last week I talked about using poles and maybe practicing with them, but I did some research and it seems that you'd only take them on a 50k if there was 10,000 feet of elevation or more, which is about double what I'd be doing, or if you're going to be out there for an extra long time, which I might be, but I'm hoping not to. So it seems like they don't make sense this time. I just came down here for fun. I can't really get any further, but it's pretty. So coming up for 5 miles, I think. I'll have to check in a minute. I've been working on breathing, where I breathe in for 2 paces and out for 3, and try to breathe into my diaphragm as well. So that was wrong. Hang on. In for 2. Saw it on a YouTube. It's supposed to be what elite runners do. Haven't quite mastered it yet. But the diaphragm breathing is a good idea. So it's been mainly flat runs this week. Apart from Sunday, had a tiny bit of rolling up and down. Otherwise it's been on the beach. So I think that's been good for my ankle. That is still niggling away there, but slowly improving. I've been working on stretching it and getting the full range of motion back. I was going to start hitting the hills next week, but I think I'll maybe ease into them rather than hit them and see how it goes. That Thursday workout was awesome, and actually I feel okay today. Could feel it a bit in my glutes yesterday and a lot in my lower back, but I feel okay today. So I forgot my watch, so just going on the RPE, rate of perceived exertion, going for like a 2-3, taking it easy, and just checking Strava for how far I've gone. It's warmed up pretty quickly, but it's still pretty nice and not too sunny. I've had peanut butter wrap before I started. Got some tailwind in one of these flasks, and then water in my Camelback in the other flask. And then some water, extra water in the car for after. I'm 6k's in, so my Strava's set to k's instead of miles. So I'm having to convert it all because I need to do 8 miles. And I want to do 5 miles for this bit, and then I want to do a 3 mile where I record for the virtual treadmill running channel. So I'm trying to get to 5 miles at the point where I want to start recording for that. Not very good at converting back and forth from miles to kilometers unless it's like 5k, 10k, those kinds of distances. I think I need to do like 8k to get 5 miles. Feeling good, or good enough. This part of the training, it's all just really getting the mileage in, not overdoing it and getting too excited because we're still a ways out. So I'm trying to pace myself and not push it so I don't pick up any niggles or injuries. And that's with the gym stuff as well as the running stuff. So just listening to a podcast about running, enjoying the scenery. Last half mile, all good except for niggles in my ankle area. The ankle bit, I'm actually feeling better from all the stretching and stuff, but just a bit of stiffness in my Achilles tendon. So that's the next thing to work on. I was really hoping to do some kind of interval training, a little bit of hill reps, but I think it's still just going to be getting miles in next week. It's been a beautiful run. So I'm happy just to keep doing that for now. And I'll catch up with you next week.